We see a lot of patients who come to our office with disc problems. Those problems can be a bulging disc, a slip disc, a herniated disc. There's a lot of words that get applied to disc problem. And what that basically is, and I'll quick give you an anatomy overview. The hard part here is the bone called a vertebra. In between each vertebra in your spine, you have a cushion, which is a shock absorber, better known as a disc. Discs need a lot of mobility. The outer rings around a disc, you have about 80 rings of cartilage. A disc is very durable, very stiff, and very strong. But what will happen is when the bones of the spine get shifted, we call that a subluxation. They're out of alignment. That locks up the joint, and a disc thrives on pumping action. Movement is how circulation moves within a disc. Now, a disc is about 80 to 85% fluid, water, and it needs a lot of pumping action, a lot of circulation. That's what keeps a disc healthy. But what messes it up is when the bones of the spine are out of alignment, the joint tightens up, and that starts a cascade of breakdown. Now, I'll go to the next phase. The next phase, you can see how the disc from stiffness starts getting darker and it starts drying out. And then it goes to the next phase, and the more the disc dries out, you can see how it gets thinner and it gets harder. And then what happens is you get little jagged edges developing around the edges of the bone. These are called spurs. The wisdom of the body is trying to adapt to a bad process, so the body starts laying down calcium deposits to shore up strength around a joint that's rotting out. And with time, as it keeps eroding, it goes to the last phase, and that's a totally decayed joint. That disc is no longer going to work again. And as it thins, the spurs grow together and they fuse. Unfortunately, this is an inflammatory process. It's very painful and it hurts. And the end result is a little hole where the nerve comes out. The nerve gets so choked off that it's shriveled up. And that's when disc problems affect your health. So give us a call, come to our office. We can help you in the early stages of a disc problem. Once they get to this stage, it's like water over the dam. You're not going to bring back something that's gone. Call us today.